Well, I work at the University of Manchester and also funded by the Royal Society. So I work at the Large Hadron Collider at CERN in Geneva, which is the biggest scientific experiment ever attempted, working beautifully at the moment now, so delivering, well, I suppose, data about the universe as it was a billionth of a second after the universe began, after the Big Bang. So it's a real pioneering experiment. It's been 20 years in the making, and it's started delivering data this year.
Okay.
She asked specifically about it, and actually I'd met her once before at a Royal Society event at the Palace last year. So she's a fan of science, definitely, and she asked me specifically about the Large Hadron Collider, so she's following it, wanted to know how it was going. Well, it's wonderful. I mean, I should say I was genuinely surprised, and I know virtually everybody would say that, but I had no inkling at all. So it was a shock. Very pleased, obviously personally, but also because I suppose it is an award partly for science, but also partly for promoting science. And I think it's important that that's recognised, because I hope it gives other scientists confidence to at least devote some of their time, a part of their careers, to promoting science to kids and to the wider public. It's vitally important, but it's not always been recognised as such. It's not a traditional career path. So I think I'm doubly pleased, once for myself and once because I think it hopefully reinforces in other scientists' minds that you can do a bit of this, a bit of telly, a bit of radio, a bit of writing books, as well as be an active researcher and a teacher. So there's two things. One, you need public support for science. You need understanding of what we do. Secondly, you need kids, vitally, you need kids to think, well, that's a career I could go into. I don't have to be a genius. I don't have to be Albert Einstein to be a scientist. And it's something that I could see myself doing. That's vitally important. And I think very interestingly today, actually, I think the Conservative Party, who've not always been the biggest supporters of science, seem to have supported it and carried that on, at least in the sense that they haven't cut it badly. So I think there's been a gradual trend in Britain to understand how valuable it is, and now look into the future. I hope that we can build on that.
Bring it into sort of saying, kind of out away from your face a little bit, and then down a bit. That's about it.
Just a little. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Just straight towards me.